Good afternoon. Today I'm going to speak about the diet requirements of a 5 to 10 year old children. These children are in the weight category between 18 to 35 kgs. Usually they are in the standards from upper kg to they may be studying in 4th or 5th standard. This is the most difficult age group to feed. Number one, they want independence. Number two, they do not like the mothers to be fed, but they may also not eat the proper fruits and vegetables in their diet. They may pick and choose and eat something and will always go out to play. And this is one of the most troublesome age groups for the parents. So, which is why I have written that this child requires 2 to 3 fruits per day. So, how do we do it? So, we have to ensure we give something for breakfast, something goes with their tiffin carrier to the school where they'll have a mid snack around 10:30 in the morning, and once they come back evening before they go out to play, again a fruit could be offered along with a glass of milk. If plain fruits are boring, parents could think of adding some custard or some red jelly, and once in a way a bit of ice cream. They can also make it like a milkshake and give it to the children, as this may be more appealing to the children. When I say fruits, I'm consciously telling parents to avoid fruit juices. Fruits are much better because they also add the fiber content which is required for the children. Vegetables. Most 5 to 10 year old kids are notorious and they do not like vegetables at all. But vegetables are very important. So at least a couple of portions should go. So in children who are eating vegetables well, we should ensure a vegetable is there, a portion of vegetable for lunch and a portion of vegetable for dinner. If children are not eating, at least raw vegetables in the form of cut carrots, cucumber, tomato, beetroot, radish could be offered to them before lunch or before dinner. One other way is mixing parts of the vegetables into the paratha and giving it to the children. Methi paratha, palak paratha, aloo paratha. So stuffed vegetables in the paratha, so that by the time they finish the paratha, a bit of vegetables also goes into their food. Many South Indian dishes also incorporate rice dal, and they make it where sambar will be there, where dal also is there and a few vegetables also is there. So that is one more way of ensuring children eat vegetables. But other parents have to make sure that children are given the vegetables first. Only once they finish the vegetables, they go on to the main part of the meal. Milk. Every day children should drink 400 to 500 ml of milk. Some artificial sweeteners like sugar or commercially available products can be used, 1 or 2 spoons, to make the milk tastier. They could have a glass of milk at breakfast time, and then they can have a glass of milk during evening hours just before they go out to play. Ensure that bit of curds is there in both lunch and dinner. A child should averagely get about 50 to 150 ml of curds on a daily basis. Proteins. A child weighing 20 to 30 kgs requires 20 to 30 grams of proteins per day. So egg is a very important source. If the family is vegetarians or non-vegetarian families, then 1 egg should be made available to the child on a daily basis, which includes both yellow and white. Also dals, legumes, nuts and groundnuts are rich sources of protein and should be inculcated in daily cooking so that the child gets this. Also, care should be taken that part of protein goes in their breakfast, parts of protein in lunch, parts of protein in dinner, so that it is equally divided in all the meals. Carbs, better to avoid maida rich foods or white rice. Brown rice is better. Whole grain foods are always better. Whole grain wheat is much better, so they should be offered to the children as much as possible. Fats in the form of nuts, flax seeds, ghee, cooking oils like mustard oil, refined sunflower oils are extremely good sources of DHA and should be used in cooking of breakfast or lunch or dinner, so that at least 30% of the meals of this child should come from fats. In this age, it is important that parents do not feed the children. They should be made to eat on their own, whilst parents sit across the table and try and supervise what the child is eating. Sticking to a routine meal times is very good, and at least ensuring that this child drinks at least 7 to 8 glasses of water per day, which is 1 to 1.5 liters per day, is absolutely essential. Also ensure that these children at least spend a couple of hours playing or exercising or running around, which is very much required, and an exposure to sunlight of 30 to 60 minutes per day is vital. Thank you.